Hello students, welcome back to CSAP. So today it's day 14, okay, of our current affairs session, okay. So today it's the topic related to international relations, polity, science and technology, okay. So we are going to discuss about those topics and particularly of the February month of 2023, okay. So without any further delay, let's start. And yes, obviously today we are going to cover the topics of Quad, river basin management, old and new pension scheme, okay, which is quite important, and hydrogen fuel as always, and lithium reserves, okay. So we have topics related to science and technology, okay, and international relations as well, okay. Okay, then let's start with international relations, okay. So what is Quad? What is the news here, okay? Quad leaders have taken note of attempts to discredit grouping, government tells. Okay, the thing is that I hope that আপোনালোকে সকলোৱে কোৱাডৰ কথা জানে. So কোৱাডৰ ৰিলেটেড বহুত এনেকা ইস্যুজ বিলাক আহি আছে, বহুত ডিসপিউটছ হৈ আছে, ডিসক্ৰেডিট কৰিব গৈছে কোৱাডক, okay, specifically China and also তাৰ যিবিলাক লিটল ব্ৰাদাৰ্স আছে সিহঁতক কৈ থাকে that যেটো কোৱাড গ্ৰুপ হয়, the কোৱাড গ্ৰুপটো বেসিক্যালি একেবাৰে ইণ্ডো পেসিফিক ৰিজনক ডমিনেট কৰিবৰ কাৰণে বনোৱা গৈছে বুলি কয়, okay, মনোপলিৰ কাৰণে বনোৱা গৈছে বুলি কয়, right? But that is not the thing. We know what is the purpose of Quad, okay. So Quadৰ এটো নিউজ হয় and সদায় এটো নিউজ চলিয়ে থাকে, বহুত বেছি চলি থাকে. ৰিসেন্টলি আপোনালোকৰ মে সময়ত Quadৰ অলৰেডি এটা হেৰি গল, সামিট এটা গল, আপোনালোকে গম পাইছে কি হোপফুলি. সো একচুয়ালি Quadৰ ৰিলেটেড সামিটটো কথা আৰু কোন জানিলক আপোনালোকে, লাইক Quadৰ যেটো সামিট হয়, সামিটটো হ'ব লগা আছিল অস্ট্রেলিয়া সিডনিত, okay, but সিডনিত হেটো নহলকে, ইনস্টেড কোড হৈ গলকে হিৰোশিমা জাপানত হৈ গল. হেতু ৰিজন কি আছিল, কেলে সিডনি একেবাৰে লাস্ট মিনিটত সিহঁতে মিটিংটো একেবাৰে কল অফ, okay, এটা মিটিংটো কলে যে এটা মিটিংটো কৰিব নোৱাৰে. সো instead of happening or hosting it in Sydney, okay, it happened in Hiroshima, Japan, okay. So এখিনি আপোনালোকে জানে চাগে. সো কোৱাড আপোনালোকৰ নিউজত আহি থাকে. So what is Quad? আমি চাও, it is the grouping of 4 democracies. আৰু কোন জুম কৰি দিও. It is a grouping of 4 democracies: India, Australia, US and Japan. All 4 nations find a common ground of being democratic nations, democratic nations, and also support the common interest of unhindered maritime trade and security. Okay, it aims to ensure and support a free, open and prosperous Indo-Pacific region. Okay, so free, open and prosperous, okay, prosperous Indo-Pacific region. Ikini hoise amar Quadৰ main aim, okay. Opportunities for India under Quad arrangement. It is India particularly sabole kene dhoroner benefits are sami saho. First thing is that countering China, okay, definitely it is the need of the hour. Amar etu amar bahut besi important hoy. The maritime space is more important to China than land grab attempts in the Himalayas, okay. India can disrupt Chinese trade by cooperating with Quad countries, and the maritime sphere is open to India to undertake coalition building, rule setting and other strategic exploration. So the thing is that China লগত আমাৰ যেটো আমি যদি কাউন্টাৰ কৰো in this case, okay, in this term, তেতিয়া হলে কি হয়, that maritime যদি আমি ডমিনেট কৰিব চেষ্টা কৰো, বা maritime যদি আমাৰ যদি ডেভেলপমেন্টস হয়, ইমপ্ৰুভমেন্টস আছে, সেক্টৰত যদি আমাৰ ইমপ্ৰুভমেন্ট হয়, তেতিয়া কি হ'ব, it is way better than আমাৰ যিখিনি ইমপ্ৰুভমেন্ট হৈছে in land areas, okay, because of maritime supremacy is the main supremacy. Land area আপোনালোকৰ যিমানে ভাল গ্ৰিপ নাথাকক কিয়, but maritime যদি supremacy আছে, you can be a wall power, okay. So that is the thing. Next যদি আমি চাও, emerging as a net security provider, there is a growing great power interest in the maritime sphere, especially with the arrival of the concept of Indo-Pacific. For instance, many European countries have recently released their Indo-Pacific strategies. India, located at the center of the Indo-Pacific geopolitical imagination, can realize the vision of a broader Asia. Okay? So this term is very important, broader Asia. And build collective action in humanitarian assistance, disaster relief, monitoring, shipping, infrastructure assistance, and connectivity initiatives. So, I was about the prosperous, okay, free, open, and prosperous Indo-Pacific region. Then we were particularly mentioning about this kind of developments in case of shipping, infrastructure assistance and all, connectivity and all. Okay, developments right? The leaders of the Quad, a plurilateral, ultimately quadrilateral, but it's a plurilateral framework also comprising India, Australia, Japan, and the US, have taken note of attempts to discredit the grouping through disinformation and are committed to consolidating its positive and constructive agenda. Okay, so I'm going to blame for ultimately Quad of blame for that when we say that disinformation that any kind of false information, discredit that any kind of blame diya. Okay, so blame diya particularly Quad group to blame diya. Okay, Quad's positive and constructive agenda focus on the delivery of public goods to countries in the Indo-Pacific in areas such as health, security, climate change, etc., etc. Okay, so the main thing is that Quad's main objective hoy, he objective to ase amar kibata beleg, but beleg countries bilag ase, okay, jebla anti-Quad hoy suppose, okay, so they are saying that amar Quad ase, Quad group is not doing what they are supposed to do. Okay, instead beleg order blames bilag logai ase. Okay, so that is about Quad. Next news of how it is regarding ecology and disaster management. Okay, so news of it was that SDMA PWD signed MOU on river basin management. Okay, river basin management. So आपने I hope जाने मतलब हमारे जितने basins है हमारे different types of basins है बहुत होरू डांगर basins होरू basins major minor both है हमारे. Okay, so major किन्हीं आपने जाने I suppose 22 टा हमारे river basins है right. हमारे অসমত চাব গলে हमारे অসমতে দুটা আছে তা main ডাঙৰ মানে চাব গলে ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ basin আৰু আমাৰ বাৰাকৰ যিখিনি basins আছে right. North eastৰ ফালৰ পৰা চাব গলে আৰু এটা আছে north east total তিনটা আছে right. So river basins ৰ কথা যদি আপোনালোকে নাজানে তেতিয়া হলে you can also do one thing, already tar related videos uploaded আছে, you can check it out as well. Okay, the Assam State Disaster Management Authority, which was notified in the year 2006, যেটো Assam the Disaster Management Act 2006 যদি act ওলাইছিলে এই actor underতে আমি এই বডিটো বনোৱা হৈছিল. Okay, the Chief Minister of Assam is its chairperson. Okay, and the Honorable Minister Revenue and Disaster Management is its vice chairperson. Okay, so আপোনালোকে এইখিনি পিকচাৰ খিনি চাইছে. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so আমাৰ বৰ্তমান চাব গলে Gyanendra Tripathi, right? The Principal Secretary, okay, of the Revenue and Disaster Management in Assam. Okay, IS not again. Okay, so आपनालोको पढ़ो तेनेको आपनालोको IS बना और आपनालोको तेनेको ऐसा post पढ़ो SDM and all तेनेको ऐसा important post जदि आपनालोके पाई so good, right? So देखो as an IS Mr. Tripathi. Okay. Assam Integrated River Basin Management Program AIR+POLITY+SCI&TECH. Okay, it is in shortcut. Integrated River Basin Management refers to the collective efforts of many groups to ensure river basins remain environmentally and economically sustainable over the long term. Okay, so basically a body tour যেটো কাম আছে হেতু কি হৈছে that আমাৰ যিখিনি আমাৰ river basins আছে হেবিলাকৰ ওপৰত okay অলপমান মনিটৰ কৰিব কাৰণে আৰু য'ত অলপমান ক্লাৰিফিকেশন আনিব লাগে বা অলপমান compensations আনিব লাগে বা কিবা এটা rectify কৰিব লাগে হেবোৰ কৰাত হেতে হেল্প কৰে. Okay, these groups work together to develop policies and regulations that help conserve and protect the river basins. Okay, simple as that. Objectives kini sa objectives of the Assam Integrated River Basin Management Project. Main objective ki hoy. Okay, in addition, the project aims to improve the state's response to disasters by enhancing flood forecasting and early warning systems, including mobile alerts as well. Okay, so mobile alerts মানে আপোনালোকৰ কিছুমান এপছো আছে আপোনালোকে আই হোপ আপোনালোকে জানে এই এপছ এদিও আপোনালোকে জানি যায় আজিকালি বহুত এডভান্স হৈ গৈছে ৰাইট so for example অকল ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি কাটাৰ আগতে অকল মেছেজেছ নাযায় okay any kind of এনেকা ফ্লাড বা এনেকা কিবা এটা ইস্যু আহিলো আগৰ পৰা আমাৰ ওয়াৰ্নিং সিস্টেমছ আহি যায় কোস্টেল জায়গাবিলাকত এইবিলাক বহুত বেছি ইমপ্লিমেন্ট কৰা যায় বাট অসমো এটা ডিজাস্টাৰ প্ৰোন এৰিয়া হয় অসমতো তেনেকা ধৰণৰ এলাৰ্ট আপোনালোকে পাই থাকে চাগে মেছেজ ৰাইট that is the thing. It will provide better evacuation and shelter facilities with access to climate resilient food shelters to benefit at least 10,000 people. Okay? The main aim of the Assam Integrated River Basin Management Project is to build eco-friendly infrastructure in the Beki and the Buriding river basins. Okay? So I hope আপোনালোকে জানে Beki river ক'ত আছে ভুটানৰ পৰা আমাৰ যিখিনি হিমালয়ান গ্লেচিয়াৰ হয় তাৰ পৰা ইহঁতে ষ্টাৰ্ট হয় ৰাইট অৰিজিন হয় আৰু তাৰ পিছৰ পৰা গৈ পেলাই আমাৰ অসমৰ ফালেদি আহে ওকে অসমত সোমায় থ্ৰু ভুটান সো বেকি বুৰিডিঙৰ কথা আপোনালোকে জানে বুৰিডিং আমাৰ অসমত যেটো দিহিংমুখ কিবা আগৰ দিহিংমুখ তাতে বুৰিডিঙে লগ খায় নহয় ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰৰ লগত সো বুৰিডিং ৰিভাৰ অৰিজিনটো ক'ত আছে ইট ইজ ইন দা পাটকাই ওকে পাটকাই হিল যিখিনি আছে আমাৰ তাতে আছে ওকে অৰুণাচল পাটকাই হিল সো তাতে আপোনালোকৰ বুৰিডিং ৰিভাৰ আছে সো আল্টিমেটলি এই দুটা জায়গা যিখিনি ৰিভাৰ বেচিন আছে এই ৰিভাৰে বনোৱা যিখিনি বেচিন এৰিয়া ওকে এই বেচিন এৰিয়া খিনিত অলপমান ডেভেলপমেন্ট আনাৰ কথা কৈছে okay specifically to lessen the impacts of flood so to mitigate the impacts of flood তেনেকে ধৰণৰ project to associated হয় and river erosion on the state ultimately safeguarding around 1 lakh individuals okay so এইখিনি ক্ষেত্ৰত আমাৰ world bank definitely আহিব okay so world bank আপোনালোকে জানে world bank is very much responsible bank okay ultimately মানে funds দিবৰ কাৰণে right specifically in low and middle income যেখিনি আমাৰ groups বিলাক আছে okay not directly countries but এনেকা সৰু groups বিলাক কো এটা ফান্ডিং কৰে world bank right so I hope আপোনালোকে জানে চাই যদি নাজানে আপোনালোকে world bank কথা অলপমান জানি লব it is very important আৰু অসমৰ ক্ষেত্ৰটো বহুত বেছি important right so অসমত বহুতখিনি ফান্ডিং কৰি থাকে world bank right so since 1944 এটা establishment হোৱাৰ পৰাই world bank is doing very good job okay so আপোনালোকে world bankৰ কথা অলপমান জানাটো বহুতখিনি important হয় okay the world bank has given the nod to provide a loan of $108 okay $1 million to assist Assam in its effort to improve its disaster preparedness and enhance the flood forecasting. Okay, the MOU was signed to adhere to a mutual commitment on the roles and responsibilities of both departments in the effective implementation of AIR+POLITY+SCI&TECH, which aims to reduce water-related disaster risk in Assam and help the state sustainably develop its water resources. Okay, গটিকে ultimately the news is that summary to etu hoy that এই যেটো আপোনালোকৰ MOU sign হৈছিলে okay between ASDMA okay between ASDMA PWD okay আৰু যিখিনি আমাৰ ফান্ডিং হৈছে কোনে কৰিছে ফান্ডিং তো কৰি আছে আমাৰ ওয়ার্ল্ড ব্যাংক কিমান 108 মিলিয়ন okay so হেখিনি আপোনালোকে হাইলাইটস খিনি মনত ৰাখিব দে ওয়ার্ল্ড ব্যাংকে ইমানখিনি হেৰি কৰিছে আৰু MOU সাইন হৈছে হেখিনি যদি আপোনালোকে ইন ইয়ৰ ৱে ফৰৱাৰ্ড okay আনসাৰ ৰাইটিং যেটা নেকি আপোনালোকে ৱে ফৰৱাৰ্ডত লিখিব পাৰে বা গভৰ্নমেন্ট ইনিচিয়েটিভস কি আছে বা গভৰ্নমেন্টে কেনে ধৰণৰ হেল্প পাই আছে okay steps taken by measures to mitigate the impacts of flood and all tate আপোনালোকে এইবিলাক পইণ্ট লিখিব পাৰে these are recent points right so that's how you can get again good marks okay so please do that all right next time on the third point okay it is again about international relations ASEAN okay ASEAN vows to conclude pact with China okay so ASEAN bole kobo gole amar jikini association of Southeast Asian nations okay I hope আপোনালোকে জানে it was established on the 8th August 1967 in Bangkok Thailand with the signing of the ASEAN declaration by the founding fathers kun asile founding fathers Indonesia Malaysia Philippines Singapore and Thailand okay kini asile founding founders okay ASEAN motto one vision one identity and one community so ASEAN jikini nations ase hihote particularly China logot ki koise te hihote China logot eta understanding on ahibo boli koise okay so ASEAN jikini countries ase hihote pisar actually China logot eta bhal eta connection thaka because China is very dominant over there right? Southeast Asia hook বা South China Sea hook. South China Sea আপোনালোকে obviously I hope জানে. So South China Sea এইখিনি আপোনালোকে যেটো কয় 9 dash line, right? China's 9 dash line. তো তাৰ under এইখিনি islands আছে like Paracel Island, Scarborough Islands, Spratly Islands, right? So এইখিনি islands যিখিনি আছে already বহুত বেছি controversial, বহুত দিন ধৰি dispute আছে, right? বহুত দিন ধৰি হতে dispute already আছে, right? But China আৰু এছিয়ান যিখিনি নেশনস আছে ইহঁতে বহুতখিনি চেষ্টা কৰি থাকে যে ইহঁতে এটা ভাল এটা টাৰ্মছত আহক, okay? So already recently এজন Chinese military expert আছে, okay? তাৰ নাম কিবা হি লেই, okay? হি লেই। So তেখেতো recently এটা নিউজত কৈছে, okay? এটা নিউজ চেনেলত তেখেতে কৈছে যে আমাৰ China and the other nations যিখিনি এইবিলাক ডিসপিউটত আছে already related, okay? So this kind of nations সিহঁতে China লগত already এটা ভাল এটা treaty এটা সাইন কৰিবলৈ গৈ আছে ইহঁতে অলমোস্ট, okay? যেটো মানে যাতে নেকি যিখিনি ডিসপিউটস আছে ডিসপিউটস খিনি শেষ হৈ যাব, but তেখেতে কোৱা মতে USA মানে US stirs the tension up বুলি কয়, okay? Stirs the tension up মানে USA আকৌ টেনশন ক্ৰিয়েট কৰি থাকে, okay? USA কেতিয়াবা সিহঁতৰ জাহাজ লৈ যায় চাইনা সাউথ চাইনা সি ফালে, okay? In terms of what? In terms of freedom of navigation or activities বিলাক এটা কৰি থাকে। এটা আমাৰ ন্যাশনাল ওয়াটাৰ্স বা ইন্টাৰন্যাশনাল ওয়াটাৰ্সটো freedom of navigation এটা আছে, তো সেই হিচাপে সিহঁতে অলপমান ইফালে গৈ থাকে আৰু সিহঁতে USA and US ৰ যিবিলাক allied countries বিলাক আছে, okay? US ৰ লিটল ব্ৰাদাৰ্স বুলি কয়, সো সেইবিলাকক সিহঁতে কি কৰে ইন্টাৰভিন কৰি থাকে বুলি কয়, okay? সিহঁতে ইন্টাৰফেয়াৰ কৰি থাকে in such kind of disputes which is actually happening between China and the other Asian countries, okay? কিন্তু বেলেগে ইন্টাৰফেয়াৰ কৰি থাকে বুলি সেই মিলিটাৰী জনে কৈছিল, okay? Not military but he is a military advisor type, okay? China Mr. He Lei, okay? He is actually influential person, okay? You can look about him in the web, of course. So China and the Asian member states, which include 4 private claimants to territories in the South China Sea, have been holding sporadic talks for years on a code of conduct, okay? At a code of conduct. Hey, tata ihotor kene hator ji business ase, okay? South China Sea hebla business blak hote kene ke hote proceed korabo, okay? So hebla ko upor eta code of conduct eta hote banabole chesta ta korise, and both the Asian countries and China also they have ultimately said yes, okay? Ari hote eta code of conduct banai ase. The code of conduct ki ke alopman sao China Asian members working on a code of conduct to prevent a clash in the disputed waters, okay, of the South China Sea. Members were committed to promoting implementation of the conduct, said Indonesian Foreign Minister. US deployed ships and jets to patrol the waters to promote freedom of navigation and overflight, okay? In the USA তেনেকৈ intervene কৰি থাকে বুলি কৈছে, okay? This slide chalo. So that is the thing, okay? So next ami saw point 2. So space, it is related to space, so definitely it is related to science and technology, right? So the output kick is news I said that Jupiter's moon count jumps to 92 most in the solar system, okay? So I hope apnaloke moon ki hoy jane, so moon or number jetu ase Jupiter etia attack ke beshi hoise, why? Because 12 ta notun ke add hoise. Astronomers have discovered 12 new moons around Jupiter, putting the total count at a record-breaking 92, okay? That's more than any other planet in our solar system. Saturn, the one-time leader, comes in a close second with 83 confirmed moons. You know, attack ke vise kar ase etia Jupiter, okay? The Jupiter moons were added recently to a list kept by the International Astronomical Union's Minor Planet Center, okay? Minor Planet Center, okay? Said Scott Shepard of the Carnegie Institution, where it is in Washington DC, okay? Very influential again, and it is a minor planet because what is minor planet? Minor planet is anything, okay, any kind of astronomical body which is not categorized as a planet or also not categorized as a comet, okay? So heblagok particularly minor planet boli koa jai, okay? So ahok news to moon ketar size and all. The newest moons range in size from 0.6 miles to 2 miles, right? So jotheshto khini dangor, okay? So that is the news here. So ultimately the thing is that till date, okay, till date Jupiter has the highest number of moons. Okay. So আপোনালোকে ইয়াৰ পৰা আৰু conclusion কি ওলাব পাৰে that আমাৰ various bodies আছে, international bodies বিলাক আছে, they are constantly monitoring, okay, they are constantly monitoring and observing, okay, in the exosphere. Exosphere কি হৈছে কি নাই, outer space কি হৈছে কি নাই, যিমানখিনি পাৰে সিহঁতে চেষ্টা এটা লগাই আছে. Okay, so that is man's struggle, right? Our human being struggle হয় সেইটো এতিয়াও শেষ নহবগে. So curiosity is the key, right? Next point of the that it is about Indian society. Okay, so this is very important. 5 states inform center about reverting to old pension scheme. Kunkhini states? The states of Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand. Okay, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand have already declared for reset. Okay, against the main center scheme. But Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, they are also in process. Okay, have informed the central government pension fund regulatory and development authority PFRDA about their decision to restart old pension scheme for the state government employees. Okay, so hihotor mote old pension scheme to olopman hihotor bahut digdari hoise. Okay, old pension scheme hihotor mote ki hoise that the government itself, government etia already last few years bahut khini paisa dibo laga hoise. Each stage category কিছুমান states আছে like they have like given like around 30 to 35%, okay, of the total governmental যেখিনি revenue আছে, okay, the government revenue, state government, okay, যেখিনি revenue আছে তার 30 to 35% ইহতে পেনশনৰ কাৰণে দিব লগা হৈ যায়. Okay, so such kind of issues বিলাক আছে যিবিলাক কিছুমান government বিলাকে, state government বিলাকে আপত্তি কৰিছে. Okay, so that's why they are saying that they will go back to the old pension scheme, যিটো scheme Atal Bihari Vajpayee time on Iceland in 2004, okay, which was in place till 2004, stating that it will aid to the fiscal burden of states in the coming years. Okay, and yes, jitu amar new scheme ase, if you follow keenly, then you will know that jitu notun scheme ase, notun scheme to order eneka hobo that current government iman khini pay koribo laga nohobo pare. Okay, but after 2035, okay, government opor bahut beshi eta pressure pori jabo, যিমানখিনি পেনশন দিব লাগিব বহুত বেছি পেনশন দিব লাগিব. So that is why many people, okay, many people বা scholars কব পাৰে, okay, বা advisors সিহঁতে কৈ আছে that এই বস্তুটো বেয়া হৈছে, it is very irresponsible and all, এইবোৰ কথা সিহঁতে কৈ আছে. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Okay, এটা ultimately এটা compromise আহিব লাগিব, right? So difference between old pension scheme and new pension scheme, differences খিনি আমি চাওঁ. Okay, difference between OPS and NPS. Okay, first is related to tax benefits. Okay, according to the old pension scheme, the pension amount is tax free. Okay, however, as for the new pension scheme, 60% of the amount is free of taxes and the rest of the 40% is taxable. Okay, if it is invested in the annuities. Okay, so according to the new pension scheme, apni jiman khini paisa gutte khini apni ulai lebo nware, but 40% eta apni alke invest koribo lebo in certain kind of annuities of bisat apni certain kind of jagat apnaloke invest koribo lebo. Okay, hei kani invest kora paisa khini kintu ki hobo 40% jeto invest koribo lebo, hei paisa khini tax lagabo. Okay, so that is the thing. Second law is the return certainty. The old pension scheme comes with a certainty of return. It is based on the monthly pension, on the monthly pension on the last salary that the employee was receiving, last salary that the employee was receiving. The new pension scheme comes with market-linked returns and has no guarantee. Okay, so like I just said, 40% আপোনালোকে তাতে ইনভেস্ট কৰিব লাগিব আৰু ইনভেস্ট কৰিব লাগিব. Okay, আৰু ইনভেস্ট কৰাৰ পিছত এইটো আপোনালোকৰ গ্যাৰান্টি নাই যে আপোনালোকে ভাল বেনিফিট পাবই, right? Things might go up and down, right? Then again আপোনাৰ উল্টা লস হৈ যাব পাৰে, নহয় জানো? So that is the thing. So return certainty এটা নাই. So third point that we have about contributions under the OPS, the monthly payments are almost equivalent to 50% of the salary that employees drew the last time before their retirement. In the new pension scheme, on the other hand, the employees contribute 10% of their salaries and 14% is contributed by the employers. Okay, so kisiman khetrot sabo bole it is good, OPS good, kisiman khetrot NPS is good. Eligibility jodi ami sao, as the again etu na ko beya kotha hoju that as the eligibility is concerned, the only individuals working in the government sector can receive a pension. So ইয়াতে আকৌ কি হৈ গ'ল দেন এলিজিবিলিটি কোনে কোনে পাব পেনশন এতিয়া অনলি দা গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট এমপ্লয়িজ বাকি খিনিয়ে নাপাব ৰাইট তো এইটো এটা আগেইন এনেকুৱা এটা কথা হৈ গ'ল এনপিএছ ইজ নট গুড বহুত একচেপ্ট কৰিব বিচৰা নাই ৰাইট যিবিলাকে স্পেচিফিকেলি ষ্টেট এমপ্লয়ি নহয় ওকে বা গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট এমপ্লয়ি নহয় সিহঁতে এগেইন অপ'জ কৰা আৰম্ভ কৰিছে ওকে চবকে পেনশন লাগে ৰাইট নেক্সট হৈ গ'ল ফ্লেক্সিবিলিটি ইন দ্য ওল্ড পেনশন স্কিম there was not much flexibility and the monthly income was fixed okay it is not the same in the case of the new pension scheme because it is quite flexible আপনি যদি 40% যদি আপনি বিচাৰে এখিনি 40% আপনি বেলেগত ইনভেস্ট কৰিছে so you have a freedom right আপোনাৰ এটা ফ্ৰীডম এটা আছে 40% আপনি বেলেগ জায়গাত ইনভেস্ট কৰক ইনভেস্ট কৰি পেলাই আপোনাৰ যদি ক্যালকুলেশনস ৰাইট আছে আৰু আপোনালোকৰ যদি লাভ ভাল আছে তেতিয়াহলে ডেফিনেটলি আপোনালোকে manifold times বেছিকে আপোনালোকে প্ৰফিট পাব পাৰে okay so there is a freedom okay there is a flexibility okay so these are some points pasta ami differences apnalok disu okay so pasta ভিতৰত আপোনালোকে যিমান খিনি পাৰে যদি তেনেকা ৰিলেটেড কোৱেশ্চন আহে please write at least 5 points okay at least 5 point আপোনালোকে লিখক these are the 5 points okay so that is the thing number 6 যদি আমি চাও awards and recognition so next our current affairs related কি হ'ব awards and recognition so Ricky Cage wins a Grammy award okay so this is again a proud moment a proud moment for us Indians so Ricky Cage tekete Grammy pale tekete agoto Grammy paise no doubt okay for what for his album for his song in the album Divine Tides okay Divine Tides or karone paise okay this song was Cage's collaborative project with rock legend and police drama Stewart Copeland okay Stewart Copeland is very famous okay আপোনালোকে যদি জানে তেতিয়াহলে জানে okay and Stewart Copeland is very famous বুলিও নহয় infamous বুলিও আপোনালোকে ক'ব পাৰে কিন্তু okay so you can google it out তেখেতে কিহৰ কাৰণে লক infamous হৈছিল okay so আপোনালোকে গুগল কৰিব পাৰে next যদি আমি চাও only the fourth Indian to ever win a Grammy award he is also the country's youngest awardee তেখেত কিন্তু আটাইত সে young হয় okay তেখেতে 2015 অত আকৌ এবাৰ আগতে এবাৰ পাইছিলে for his song okay for his album Winds of Samsara okay so Winds of Samsara karne তেখেতে আগতো পাইছিল okay so that was quite a news I suppose okay so again it is a good proud moment okay proud to be an Indian right chalo next points are infrastructure so oil launches indigenously develop hydrogen fuel cell based e-bus okay so this is the bus a bus I hope so this bus is very important okay so excuse me so is it a bus or a bus to amar kane kele important hoy because it is based on clean energy okay this bus is powered by a 60 kilowatt PEM fuel cell PM bole kole ki hobo proton exchange membrane fuel cell okay hydrogen fuel cell in short okay iman kini ete jane to okay the fuel cell uses hydrogen to produce electricity to drive the electric motor and also charge the auxiliary battery for backup power during acceleration and braking so it is bahut beshi efficient hoy hydrogen fuel cell okay constant charge di thakibo pare it is like a battery nisna hoy okay but constant charge di thakibo pare এই ব্যাটারিটো কেনেকা আমি হতে রিচার্জ কৰে ফলৰ পৰা হাইড্ৰোজেন ঢালিব ওকে হাইড্ৰোজেন লাগে ওকে আৰু অক্সিজেনটো থাকিবই হাইড্ৰোজেন আৰু অক্সিজেন বাস এই দুটা বস্তু লাগে ওকে আৰু বাই প্ৰডাক্ট কি ওয়াটাৰ ওলাই গৈছে একেবাৰে বেয়া এমিশনস বিলাক ওলাই গৈ থকা নাই যিবিলাক কাৰ্বন এমিশনস এন্ড অল যিবিলাক আমাৰ বেলেগ আমাৰ এনাৰ্জি অফ হেৰি বিলাকে ওলাই আছে ওকে ৰিসোর্সেস বিলাকে ওলাই আছে সেইবিলাক কনসিডাৰ নহয় so ultimately it's a clean energy right green energy so that is why it is very good for us ultimately the byproduct is what water only okay so ultimately it is good for us okay the bus has a tank capacity of 21.9 kg at 350 bar pressure it is designed to accommodate 32% including the driver okay so what are hydrogen fuel cells a hydrogen fuel cell is an electrochemical device that converts hydrogen into electrical energy okay simple as that fuel cells work in a similar manner to conventional batteries found in electric vehicles but they do not run out of charge and don't need to be recharged with electricity okay and you got to run out on oil okay it's like a everlasting battery my bad it's a everlasting battery okay advantages of hydrogen fuel cell যদি আমি চাও power vehicles they produce no tailpipe emissions emission of gaseous and particulate pollution সেইবিলাক হতে emit নকৰে okay they only emit water vapor and warm air okay so ইহতে water vapor বা অকল গৰম বতাহ ইহতে okay so water molecules ওলাই okay water vapor and warm air they are more efficient than internal combustion engine vehicles they have an advantage over battery powered EVs in terms of refueling time so refueling time not bahut sonkale hoy jay hydrogen can be refilled in a fuel cell vehicle in a matter of minutes okay just minutes lagibo apnaloke just hydrogen dhalibo lage okay nearly as fast as an internal combustion engine can be refilled with fossil fuels okay so that is the thing so advantages here bahut kini bhal advantage ase hydrogen fuel cell it is the next future okay kebare बहुत important হয় তাৰ ওপৰত কোৱেশ্চন আহাৰ চান্সেস বহুত বেছি আছে so the thing is that আপোনালোকে মনত ৰাখিব যে হাইড্ৰোজেন ফুয়েল সেল হয় কি and তাৰ এডভান্টেজেস কি আছে ডিসএডভান্টেজেস কি আছে এখিনি চাবলৈ জানিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিম ওকে ডিসএডভান্টেজেস বহুত খিনি কম আছে ওকে আৰু এডভান্টেজেস বহুত বেছি আছে অলৰাইট so it is like a battery হয় কিন্তু এই ব্যাটাৰিটো এভাৰলাস্টিং ব্যাটাৰি বুলি আপোনালোকে ক'ব পাৰে আৰু চাৰ্জ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি প্ৰয়োজন নাই চাৰ্জ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে কি লাগে অকল হাইড্ৰোজেন লাগে okay hydrogen gas দিয়ক and yes আপোনাৰ গাড়ী গৈ থাকিব right so বহুত খিনি benefits আছে তাৰ okay so main benefit is it is a clean energy okay so that is why it is very very good okay চলো next news যদি আমি চাও it is related to schemes okay Assam police informs High Court on separate investigative wing so Assam police demand কৰি থাকে that এটা separate এটা investigative wing এটা লাগে okay eta extra eta team eta lage okay high court of tenagaga koise okay in a recent development the Assam state police authorities have decided to extract a team of experts from the existing department and form a separate investigative wing okay so this is actually very very interesting and yes it seems like it will be very very crucial right bahut crucial hobo eto তেতিয়া আমাৰ বহুত বিজনেসেস বিলাক কেसेस বিলাক very speedily okay in a very speed in a matter of days maybe okay আমাৰ কেसेस বিলাক solve হ'ব পাৰে okay so justice will be provided right in a very speed manner the Guwahati High Court has been informed regarding the same okay a similar direction is issued to the state of Arunachal Pradesh Mizoram and Nagaland and asking it a special step taken to implementing the court's order, including the preparation of the list of the persons to be included in the investigation. Okay, so yate amar jikhini states kini ase ei hotoko koa hoise okay that apnaloke just as soon as possible but list eta banao okay jetu list or manu bilakor naam thakibo jibilake he investigation jetu wing ase ba branch ase he branch tor part hobo okay the state government of the three states have been ordered to file an affidavit placing on record the roadmap and the timeline to separate the investigation wing and what immediate steps to be taken for implementing the same okay so that was the news okay so separate the investigative wing eta okay demand kori ase okay police amar Assam police okay next ami saw about space again okay science and technology related almost okay ISRO forays into small satellite launch market okay so small satellite launch vehicle amar hedur ami samartha hoy gole okay the first one was not very much good for us okay but second to amar kane bahut dhuniya hoy ase okay so let's see eta ki likha ase what is a small satellite launch vehicle SSLV is a three stage launch vehicle configured with three solid propulsion stages and liquid propulsion based velocity trimming module VTM as a terming okay so here are three stage launch vehicle what are launch vehicle is like this kind of vehicles jibilage satellites bila upor lagoi eri thoy okay so he satellites bila apnaloke eneka pabo satellites bilakor uber driver ba ola driver hoy launch vehicle bila okay so he launch vehicle bilakor different types of launch vehicle thake okay jibilage different stages of the atmosphere hebulaloke jay different heights different altitudes and all okay so yotor again belag various capacity thake okay kisimana bahut beshi load lobo pare but kisimana beshi load lobole noare okay so he beshi load lobo noara bilake hoje small satellite launch Okay, launching vehicles. Okay, so it is 2 meter in diameter and 34 meter in length with a lift off weight of 120 tons and is capable of launching a 10 to 500 kg satellite in 500 kilometer planar orbit. Okay, so যথেষ্টখিনি ওপৰলৈ লৈ গৈছে। So আপোনালোকে যদি চাই ইয়াৰ যিটো diameter আছে, okay, the diameter is 2 meter. Okay, so that is the thing. The rocket can be assembled by a small team in only a few days compared to the 6 months and around 600 people it takes for ISRO's workhorse PSLV. Okay, so ISRO's workhorse বুলি কয় PSLV যেটো আছে আমাৰ, okay, এটো ISRO's workhorse বুলি কয় কেলে কাৰণ in a very short span of time বহুতখিনি satellites বিলাক launch কৰিছে। Okay, about PSLV. Okay, so that is one. Our PSLV কিন্তু assemble কৰোতে বহুত সময় লাগে, but on the other hand আমাৰ যেটো small SSLV আছে, SSLV ইমানটা সময় নালাগে। So in a way আমি চাব গলে it is also very very efficient, right? So কম সময়ত হৈ যায়। Okay, ISRO tested maiden success in a small satellite launch vehicle segment with SSLV-D2 rocket, injecting 3 satellites into an intended circular orbit. Months after the maiden mission failed to bring in the desired results. Okay, so agote ami eta attempt korisilu, but we didn't quite get success in it. Okay, but our into attempt to it was quite a success, right? The satellites included ISRO's Earth observation satellite. Okay, like EOS বুলি কলে কি হবো Earth observation satellite. Okay, then Janus 1. Okay, Janus 1 is again it is related to IoT, okay, Internet of Things communication. IoT is very important. Both আগৰ পৰাই UPSC already UPSC বহুত ইন্টারেস্টেড আছে IoT ওপৰত। APSC question সুধিব পাৰে IoT ওপৰত। So আপোনালোকে এবাৰ চাই লব IoT কি হয়। It is said about Internet of Things. Okay, everything is like related to internet. Okay, 5G, mostly 5G technology in a next level manner. Okay, and Azadi Sat 2 satellite. So Azadi Sat 2 satellite, specifically this kind of satellite are there আপনার health related যিবিলাক আমাৰ ৰিজাল্টস বিলাক আছে সেইবিলাক হিহঁতে ৰেকৰ্ড কৰে। Okay, Azadi satellite. Okay, students বিলাকে এখিনিত বহুতখিনি হিহঁতৰ কন্ট্ৰিবিউশন আছে ইন Azadi satellite. Okay, so those kind of data হিহঁতে চাই। Okay, so these satellites, এই তিনটা satellite কোনে ultimately it was launched by what? It was launched by the SSLV vehicle. Okay, that is a good news. Again, another groundbreaking okay event in the history of India. Okay, SSLV. Next we saw this is also a very groundbreaking event, right? Groundbreaking মানে actually literally groundbreaking, right? Lithium আপোনালোকে ground break কৰি পেলাই lithium লব পাৰিব, right? So next point is about related to economy, okay, and also environment technology লগত relate কৰিব পাৰে বা science and tech লগত relate কৰিবলৈ পাৰে। Okay, lithium reserve found in J&K VRC is of the best quality. Official bilage কৈছে। Okay, the country's first lithium reserve found in Jammu and Kashmir is one of the best quality. Kiman paise the 5.9 million ton reserve of lithium, a crucial mineral for the manufacturing of EVs. Okay, EVs, electric vehicles is again the next new thing. Okay, and solar panels have been discovered in Riyasi district by the Geological Survey of India. Okay, the officer assured the people that the reserve will be a game changer for them as the local youths are given preference in any project as per the government's industrial policy. Okay, this is again very very good. Okay, so tar jekhini local youths is hihotok jehetu preference dia hoise, right? So that will address a lot of issues, right? So that is very good. Lithium falls in the critical resource category which was not earlier available in India, and we were dependent for its 100% import. Okay, কিন্তু এতিয়া বহুতখিনি আছে। Okay, the G3 advanced study of the GSI shows the presence of the best quality lithium in abundant quantity in the foothills of Mata Vaishno Devi's shrine. Okay, at Salal village, Riyasi, according to Jammu and Kashmir mining secretary Amit Sharma. Okay, so Amit Sharma mota koa hoise, and it is found in Salal village. The Salal village is also important for what? Tate eta hydroelectric power plant to ase. Okay, so it is very very important, Salal village. Hitare to hydroelectric power plant, it is again owned by okay. So regulated by run by but owned by because NHPC is 100% owned. Okay, 100% stake NHPC. Okay, so that is the thing. So Salal is home to the Salal Hydro Power. Salal is home to the Salal Hydroelectric Power Station, a run of the river hydropower project on the Chenab River. Okay, to the Chenab River as a tarte a plan to Boma Gusaki. Okay, next is next summer to important news is তাৰ আগৰ নিউজটো আই হোপ আপোনালোকে গ্যাদাৰ কৰিলে এন্ড আই হোপ আপোনালোকে তাৰ পৰা এটা সামাৰি এটা বনাব পাৰিছে সো দি থিং ইজ দ্যাট ইট ইজ এ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট ফৰ আস যেটো বস্তু আগতে আমি ইম্পোৰ্ট কৰিব লগা আছিল হেটো আমি কৰিব দৰকাৰ নাই ৰাইট আমি সেলফ ৰিলায়েন্ট হ'বলৈ গৈছো ইন কেস অফ লিথিয়াম and lithium is very important for large number of factors okay so lithium edi ami electric vehicles and all okay heblagot ami boost koribo paro batteries and all heblagot ami banabo paro right so our various sectors of transportation hok ba our various sectors of our development eta improvement eta ahibo okay so that is the thing here next jodi sa ami next news is related to again international relation and economy India Nepal agree to boost economic development so India and Nepal are maze mega kiba kibi MOU and all okay ebor sign hoy thake okay but treaties and all eblag sign hoy thake kiba kibi type of exchanges sign hoy thake deals blag amar on and off hoy thake okay so it is very important for us because this Nepal is our neighboring countries okay aru amar tar logot ki eta roti beti rishta ase boli koi no roti beti rishta right chalo India and Nepal agreed on Monday to further bolster their economic and development cooperation as Foreign Secretary Vinay Mohan Kwatra met his Nepalese counterpart Bharat Raj Paudiyal, okay, and reviewed the wide-ranging bilateral partnership. Moving on, the policy seeks to build cordial and synergetic relations with India's South Asian neighbors in various areas such as economy, science, tech, etc., etc. Nepal is important for India in the context of their overall strategic interest in the region and the leaders of the two countries have often noted the age-old roti-beti relationship. Right? Age-old roti-beti relationship. That means that we are a kind of family. Okay? That kind of relationship. Okay? Roti-beti relationship mane roti provide kore beti provide koribo it is not that kind okay so it is like a family kind of a relationship eta share kora jai okay Nepal and India will discuss various matters of bilateral cooperation such as connectivity power trade agriculture health and culture among others during the foreign secretary's visit according to a statement issued by Nepal's foreign ministry okay the country shares a border of more than 1850 kilometers with 5 Indian states, Sikkim, West Bengal, Bihar, UP, and Uttarakhand. Okay, landlocked Nepal relies heavily on India for the transportation of goods. So that is about India and Nepal's issues. Okay, so maje anaka amar reaction heri bilak hoi thake deals bilak hoi thake. Okay, so India is again Nepal is again very important for us. Okay, so apnaloke jane sage Sanola jeto border line hai border person Sanola boli koy and it is a outcome of what it is a outcome of the Sagoli treaty right so apnaloke hokole jane sage about the Sagoli treaty it happened between the British and the Nepali right so Nepali kingdom mother hoichile Sagoli treaty okay 1016 right it is very important now which states share borders with Nepal and Bihar so these are the states Uttarakhand UP Bihar Sikkim okay and West Bengal as well Oman touch right bid to revive next this is the next answer of next current affairs that it is again related to economy okay bid to revive wood based industries in state okay so amar jekini wood based industry ase okay for example plywood industry and all so eblak revive koribo lage okay karon heblak industry blak ekebare decline hoye gise wood kini so eblak revive koribo lage how one of the most important thing is that to cut out the middleman bahut manu ase teneka jone dike kathor bepar kori bahut kini hata heri kori ase okay but heblak government or herit under phone monitoring or under monitor hoa nai okay then let's talk about it okay in order to revive the dead plywood industry boli gase okay and to promote the agarwood industry the Assam government approved the Assam wood based industries Promotional and Development Rules 2022. Ultimately, it was approved. Okay, the Assam government has notified 2 laws to bring back the glory of the sector in the state. These are Assam Road-Based Industries Rules 2022, ultimately promotion, it is related to promotion and development, and Assam Trees Outside Forest Sustainable Management Rules 2022. Okay, TOF বুলি যেটো কয়, okay, trees outside forest. Okay, provision কি আছে চাও হাও. Now trees will be categorized for optimal promotion and growth of the sector. So trees bilakor prothomete categorization kora jaboge. Okay, next, sawmills and plywood mills have been categorized as primary wood based industries for which license will be valid for 5 years. So sawmills and plywood mills means plywood bilak jibilak banai. Okay, so this kind of mills bilak jibilak ase hiator license kiman thakibo for 5 years. Okay, registration of the plantation, filing permission and issuance of certificate of origin and the time bound. Okay, so this is a news. Okay, so ultimately Assam is doing its best. Okay, so ultimately we are reviving our wood based industries. Okay, next again it is a topic related to environment. NGT takes third view of pollution in Guwahati. Okay, specifically during this time. Ifale eta flyover, sob fale flyover construction choli ase, right? So he construction choli thakar karone bahut khini pollution related issues bilak agole ahise. Okay, ami dekha paisu. So how can we deal with it? We can deal with amaro belak measures ase, but amar jeto body ase, okay, National Green Tribunal, okay, they are doing a very splendid job, okay, so far. So each and every time but যদি লিমিটত সে বাহিৰত যদি কোনবা পলিউশন কৰিছে, they will go there, they will stop it. They are very effective. Okay, please mind that. It is a specialized body set up under the NGT Act 2010 for effective and expeditious disposal of cases relating to environmental protection and conservation of forests and other natural resources. Okay, with the establishment of the NGT, India became the 3rd country in the world to set up a specialized environmental tribunal. Okay, only after Australia and New Zealand. Okay, and the first developing country to do so. Okay, so Australia and New Zealand pisot sabo gole amar India, okay, is the country jona niki eta specialized environment, okay, for the protection and conservation of the environment karone amar eta body eta ase which is NGT. Okay, so NGT is mandated to make disposal of applications or appeals finally within 6 months of filing of the same. So it is like apnalok jodi kiba eta environment degrade kora ba any kind of, okay, jot niki environment damage hobo pare, such kind of jodi apnalok kiba eta project ase, ei project to prothomote apnar NGT approve kori dibo laibo. NGT ka apnaloke apply koribo laibo, kobo laibo that I am going to build such kind of infrastructure, and NGT had to approve koribo laibo within 6 months. তাৰ পিছতে আপোনালোকে হেতু কাম কৰিবলে পাৰে. Okay, so NGT is that powerful. Okay, the NGT has 5 places of sitting. New Delhi is the principal place of sitting, and Bhopal, Pune, Kolkata and Chennai are the other 4. Okay, the NGT has asked the Assam government to make a roadmap to tackle the air pollution and the problem of solid waste management in the state besides submitting the action taken. Okay, so this is the news. Okay, it is. So ultimately NGT কৈছে এটা road map বনাবছে. road map মানে কি any kind of আপোনালোক plan এটা, okay, it's like a plan যেটা আপোনালোকে solid waste খিনি এনেকাকে manage কৰিব আৰু যিখিনি বেলেগ kind of pollution চলি আছে, okay, dust and all হেবিলাক kind of pollution বিলাক এনেকাকে আপোনালোকে treat কৰিব, okay, so এইটো এটা plan এটা বনাবলে কৈছে. Okay, according to sources, the NGT said that it is the constitutional responsibility of states and local bodies to provide a pollution-free environment. It needs the execution of good management at the earliest. Okay, simultaneously in all districts, towns and villages in a time bound. Our belek district, belek town bilakoto taneka jeta niki construction choli thakibo tetiao this kind of pollution bilakar logot ami keneka deal korim hetu kane etiate eta road map bonoato bahut beshi important hoy. Okay, What are the strengths of NGT? So yate NGT কিছুমান strengths of কথা কোৱা আছে. Okay, so you can go through it. Okay, আপোনালোকৰ PDF টো পাই যাব. Okay, now let's move on to the next news that is related to infrastructure. North India's first nuclear plant to come up in Haryana. Okay, so ultimately our to বহুতখিনি আমাৰ plans আছে. Okay, south of but উপৰত নাছিলে, north of নাছিলে, no north of for the very first time in Gorakhpur, Haryana. Okay, according to the Union Minister Jitendra Singh. Okay, so Jitendra Singh jitu ase তেখেতে কৈছে that first nuclear power plant বনোৱা যাব. Okay, so he claimed that one of the major accomplishments under the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership would be the installation of nuclear and atomic energy plants across the nation. Okay, so nuclear power is very very good. তাৰ পৰা যদি আমি যদি energy ল'ব পাৰো then it is very good. Ever start with 100 years of running, you have to be like tension. Yes, definitely it has its risk and hazards. Okay, it have its risk and hazards, but still nuclear power plant is considered as a green energy, right? আপনার just nuclear power plant যেটো nuclear fission হৈ থাকে, হয় না? যৰ পৰা atoms বিলাক split হৈ পেলাই গৈ থাকে, সেই তাতে যেটো heat produce হয়, সেই heat টো আমি produce use কৰো, right? So ultimately এইটো যদি চলি যায় তেতিয়া বেলেগ বহুত আমাৰ যিবিলাক fossil fuelৰ ওপৰত আমি যিখিনি dependent হৈছো, all this kind of okay problems and issues will be gone, right? So nuclear power plant is very very important. So key points, according to Singh, the center has unanimously approved the installation of 10 nuclear reactors. 10 nuclear reactor hobo in the plant in an effort to boost India's nuclear capability. The Department of Atomic Energy is also allowed to join forces with the public sector undertakings PSUs to get funding for the opening of nuclear power plant. Okay, Haryana's Gorakhpur of Haryana. Okay, the Anu Vidyut Pariyojnas, okay, pressurized heavy water reactor with 2 units with a capacity of 700 megawatt is currently being built. Okay, so it bonai ase again. Jeta neki boni jabo, it will be good news not only for Haryana but all the surrounding states. Okay, sobe bahut bhalke energy pai thakbo pare. Okay, so that is about science and technology eta part hai. Okay, so amar India sab bahut khini agbari goise. Okol south তে নাই, এতিয়া north টো আছে, right? So power plants বিলাক আমাৰ কাৰণে বহুত important হয়. Nuclear power plant লৈ যদি আমি shift হ'ব পাৰো তেতিয়া হলে আমি বহুত বেছি আগবাঢ়ি গলো বুলি ভাবো. Okay, India US bid for cooperation in civil nuclear energy sector. Okay, so yate again similar kind of news, okay, again related to nuclear energy. So yate ki koise about civil nuclear energy. So when we are talking about nuclear energy, duta bostu mane use hobo pare, either for military purpose or also for civil purpose. Civil purpose mane amar karone electricity. Okay, so this kind of purpose. So India or USA again eta cooperation eta koribo olaise in this sector. Okay, in the face of growing global concerns over energy security triggered by the Ukraine conflict, India and the US are giving a fresh look at exploring practical cooperation in the civil nuclear energy sector after failing to move forward since inking a history agreement over 14 years back for the partnership in the area. So এইটো ক্ষেত্ৰত 14 বছৰৰ পাছত এতিয়া ফাইনালি again, okay, US আৰু ইণ্ডিয়াই এটা প্ল্যাটফৰ্মত আহিছে য'ত নেকি this kind of cooperation হতে কৰিব related to nuclear power. Okay, ways for bilateral cooperation in areas of clean energy including nuclear commerce under the framework of the India-US nuclear agreement of 2008 figured prominently in the talks seriously. Okay, next sound. So that was the news. Again it's a kind of international talks logot, international relation logot tar logot apnaloke hetu connect koribo pare. Okay, so the thing is that again India or USA again kiba eta bhal eta kaam koribole olaise after 14 years. Okay, 14 years মানে তার আগতে চলি থাকে আমার কামবিলাক, but in this sector, okay, in the nuclear energy sector. Next আমি news চাও, it is again related to economy. MSME conclave Udyam 2023 gets underway in engagement. Okay, so it was Udyam 2023 eta কেইবা দিনৰ চলিছিলে. Okay, I hope আপোনালোকে জানে. Assam government's Udyog 2023 is a chain of events with an aim to address the various challenges faced by the MSME sector. So it was primarily focused where on the MSME factor. So you have registration वगैरह करा हुआ okay, you have certain kind of IDs दिया हुआ okay, so he will have in the Udyog 2023. Okay, so ultimately to develop our MSME sector. So what happened here? Let's see. Okay, Udyog registration is a general certification that allows micro, small, and medium enterprises to register themselves with the government. Okay, first thing is that first purpose thing is a registration. Kita bhalke monitor koro paribo, any kind of schemes aibo, incentives aibo, hebla time to time dibo paribo. Registration kora to bahut beshi important. Hoy, this registration provides the MSME with a commendation certificate and a unique identity number. Okay, to further push the entrepreneurial activities in the state and address the various challenges being faced by the MSME sector, the Department of Industries, Commerce and Public Enterprises has taken the initiative to organize Udyog 2023, MSME conclave covering each parliamentary constituency of the state. Okay, achha 5-day event asile. Okay, 5 दिन event asile. An exhibition comes sale of various products produced by around 100 MSMEs. Okay, of Sonitpur, Biswanath and Gopur seminars, trainings and workshops on various topics such as beekeeping and honey processing. Okay, GEM portal. Okay, government's e-marketplace, right? Portal. Potential of agri-tourism in Sonitpur, marketing skills for rural micro enterprise, airy rearing, okay, airy rearing and related entrepreneurial activities and others are being organized. Okay, so this all of this comes under what? Under the MSME sector. Okay, so MSME sector about demand kini amar ase. So hibla ko sokolute development all by ase. Okay, so Udyog 2023 is to asile the event is a good success. Okay, it's quite a good success. Hetur karone amar bahut kini already 100 MSME e ki korise tade is sales korise workshop ba eneka shops bohaise, right? So it is a very good display, right? So ultimately eneka ke growth ahibo. Okay, MSME sector. Next next is related to polity. Kataria sworn in as the governor of Assam. So I hope apnaloke jane Mr. Kataria, okay, as the 31st governor of Assam on February 2022. Okay, February 22 of 2023. Okay, কাক রিপ্লেস কৰিলে তেখেতে আমাৰ যোনজন জগদীশ মুখী আছিল, okay, 30 যোনজন গভৰ্ণৰ আছিল তেখেতক ৰিপ্লেস কৰিলে, okay, সি তাৰ টাইম কেতিয়া আছিল from 2017 to 23 আছিল, okay, আৰু 23 February 22 পৰাই তেখেত আহিল মিস্টাৰ কাটাৰিয়া. Okay, Gulab Chand Kataria was sworn. Okay, Mr. Kataria was administered the oath of office and secrecy by whom? By the Guwahati High Court's Chief Justice Sandeep Mehta at the brief ceremony at the Srimanta Sankardev Kalakshetra. Okay, so Kalakshetra ultimately sworning to hoisile, event to hoisile. So ultimately kone kore CJI nagot amar High Courtor jitu amar Chief Justice ase. Okay, Chief Justice kore. Okay, so always remember that apnaloke I hope jane kune kene kore either you have to try koribo the Chief Justice koribo. Jodi Chief Justice available na thake, then any person who is appointed by the Chief Justice, okay, to do the rest of the events. Okay, so tekhete koribo. So ultimately that is the thing. Ultimately try kore that Chief Justice koribo karone it is ceremony. Okay, jodi tekhete kore eta belagok kore. So apnaloke hierarchy to jane sake I hope. Next is the appointment of a governor. So the government's appointment, his powers and everything related to the office of the governor have been discussed in Article 153 to Article 162. Okay, so these are again very easy. Apnaloke but still at least eta par apnaloke aspirant life to ahise eta par apnaloke already start kori dise. Okay, so articles bilak apnaloke monot rakhise sage. That's how you guys clear prelims, I suppose. Okay, so these are again very important thing to know, remember. Okay, so our governor ki ultimately governor is nothing but it is he or she is the eyes and ears of the president, right? So that is the thing. The role of the governor is quite similar to that of the president of India. The governor performs the same duties as of the president but for the state. Okay, governor stands as executive head of the state and the working remains the same as of the office of the president of India. Under the Constitution of India, the governor machinery is the same as that of the central government. Okay, so I hope apnaloke governor kotha jane. Okay, so governor kotha yate kisiman details dia ase. Okay, you can go through it. Okay, So these are very important, and these are actually the content. So the governor related to the kiva question hai, okay, regarding the powers of the governor, okay, or the appointment of the governor, okay. So these all of these things are related here, okay. Like at the some mention kora apnalike sai labo. Article 157, Article 150 of the Constitution of India specify the eligibility requirement for the post of governor. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So next topic is our infrastructure. So again, kind of infrastructure related question is okay. Current affairs is. So the thing is that first compressed biogas plant of Northeast to come up at Sonapur. Okay. So Sonapur first biogas plant. You know biogas plant will apnaloge compressed biogas plant. Hey sabali CBP will go okay. CBP in short. Okay. So CBP is very important. It is again our next energy source plant. Okay, so there are different energy sources, right? Because biogas energy source, right? Biogas use we are particularly focusing on compressed biogas. Okay, so natural gas is also a what? It is also an energy resource, but compressed CNG use, right? Compressed natural gas, right? So biogas but compressed biogas plant. Okay. So it is again related to environment ecology related to science and technology related to okay. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has inaugurated Northeast India's first ever compressed biogas plant project at Sonapur in the Kamrup district of Assam. Okay, so Northeast India first. Okay, Northeast India first, but Gute India to the first go to Punjab. Okay, so Punjab is our northeastern side of the sound, it is our okay, definitely right. So Ahoma is a Sonapur. Okay, Sonapur is okay. So Sonapur to the particularly Domora Pothar, okay, Domora Pothar Namora Pothar as a plan. Okay, the plant will have a production capacity of 5 tons per day of compressed biogas that would be produced from raw materials such as cattle dung, municipal solid wastes, etc. Okay, so ultimately biogas ultimately we need methane, right, and other hydrocarbons. Okay, so hey from cattle dung, right, cattle dung and municipal solid wastes, right. So hey our resources sources biogas. Okay, so what is compressed biogas? Compressed biogas CBG, okay, means the mixture of hydrocarbon gases and various consisting mainly of methane. Okay, methane, ethane, butane, propane, in gaseous form, which has been produced by the decomposition of animal and plant waste purified and compressed for use as an automotive fuel and industrial application. Okay. So ultimately the main component is what we require? We require methane. Okay, butane, propane, but main thing the methane ultimately significant okay. Biogas can be compressed after removal of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide, the same way as natural gas is compressed to SNG, okay, and used to power motor vehicles. Okay. Chemically, CBG is the same as CNG. Both are compressed methane and has the same calorific value. Okay, so ultimately same CBG and CNG characteristics the difference is that while CNG is a byproduct of petroleum, CBG can be produced from any biomass, like cattle dung. Petroleum or related CNG related to petroleum, right? So CNG petroleum actually wet natural gas was dry natural gas was so wet natural gas related to associated with petroleum, right? Petroleum or power, but CBG to us, okay. So biogas biogas cattle dung kind of okay solid waste okay municipality waste okay. So biogas plant is that is why very important for us. okay so recycle যেটো আমাৰ way আছে okay so recycle কৰা যেটো আমাৰ phenomena আছে তেহিটো এটা বহুত ধুনিয়া phenomena right using the methane and other kind of gases okay from the waste itself okay and we can use it to for different kind of purposes and the main purpose would be here to derive energy okay. The Solapur compressed biogas plant would significantly contribute to the Assam government's goal of making a gradual transition to cleaner and greener energy. Okay, the organic fertilizers that will be produced as a byproduct of biogas in such compressed biogas plants would provide a safer alternative to chemical fertilizers currently in use across the state. Okay, so here what happened? So ultimately আপনার যেটো নমৰা পথাৰ ৰিজন আছে ইন সোনাপুৰ তাতে আপোনালোকৰ এটা বায়োগ্যাস প্লান্ট এটা বন্ধ হৈছে but it is not any kind of biogas plant it is a compressed biogas plant okay so that is why it is important so আমাৰ অসম আগবাঢ়ি গৈছে compressed biogas plant right first ত আছিল আপোনালোকৰ পঞ্জাৱত আৰু এতিয়া আমাৰ ইন অসমত হৈ গৈছে right next news is related to schemes and policies again. Okay, India's first national assessment regulator to bring uniformity across school boards. Okay, India's first national assessment regulator, PARAK. Okay, PARAK is very important. Okay, performance assessment, review and analysis of knowledge for holistic development. It is tasked to work on establishing national standards and guidelines for student assessment and evaluation. This will be available to all recognized school boards in the country. Okay, so parakhor kotha yate alopman mention kora ase. Okay, so it is ultimately related to reviving or improving the education sector in Assam. Okay, Parak will be an independent organization affiliated to the Education Ministry, which will be looking into three major areas. Okay, large scale assessment like the National Achievement Survey, school based assessment, and thirdly capacity building. Okay, so these are the three major areas. The first requisite will to develop some norms and standardized guidelines for assessment, including summative tests and other evolving and new forms of assessing students. Okay, so these are some other again news diya ase. Okay, data diya ase, content diya ase. Next to some stressing upon the diversity in school education in India due to geographic differences and multiple languages. Parak would bring in the uniformity in assessment across the 62 boards in 36 states and UTs. Okay, and you can 36 states keta ahile it is all together 36 the state aru UT kora goise boli koa goise. Okay, vision is to be able to effectively measure the acquisition of skills at K12 level. K12 level boli kole ki bojo ami it is like the K-12 level. Okay, K mane kindergarten. Okay, kindergarten or pra ekore 12 level class 12 boloke khini kora jay. Okay, so Parak is very important. So ultimately ki koiso ami monitor koriso, assess koriso kod amar brilliant minds bilak ase. Okay, sebilak ami sabole chesta kori asu. So that was about Parak. The next is related to polity or governance, and it is a very drastic kind of news. Okay, over 200 dwelling houses razed down at Silsako. Okay, authorities in Guwahati evicted some around 300 families of indigenous people and razed 2 temples as part of the Himanta Biswa Sarma's government's ongoing drive against the encroachment of government land in Assam. Okay, so it is again very scary, right? At least 1,000 police personnel were deployed at Guwahati's Silsakoville. Okay, remember Silsakoville to clear out around 132 acres of land from alleged encroachers down. Okay, Assam is in the news for conducting eviction drives in many places. Assam government usually follows a summary eviction procedure as per the Rule 18 of the settlement. Okay, of the settlement rules, which is made under the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation Act 1886. Okay, so 1886 or eto Assam Land and Revenue Regulation Act ase tare under jikhini provisions ase jikhini rules ase tare bitor rule number 18. Okay, rule number 18 to amar follow kore. Okay, Assam government follow kore. Okay, eviction procedure is okay, so that is the thing here. So it is very important and apnaloke ei bostu to mon rakhibou the last line eto mon rakhibo. Okay, there rule number 18 of the settlement rules. Okay, hey hisabe amar eviction procedure to kora hoise. Okay, so that is the thing here. So our government কিছুমান rules regulation আছে সেই হিচাপে কিছুমান ঘৰবিলাক নাছিলে okay ডাঙৰ বিল্ডিংছ আছিলে সেইবিলাকো সব ভাঙি দিছে and in fact দুটা টেম্পলছো ভাঙি দিব লগা হৈছে right so to অলপ shocking news okay but still আপোনালোকে গম পায় এতিয়া after effects খিনিও গম পায় so everything have partially it have cooled down right but still let's see what happens okay so these are the news today's current affairs news okay so আমি যেটো ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী মান্থ আছে ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী মান্থৰ পৰা আমি 20 টা okay most important topics লৈ আছে and also this kind of আমাৰ main aim কি আছে আপোনালোকৰ ওচৰত current affairs লৈ না the main aim is that আপোনালোকে এইবিলাক আপোনালোকৰ নিজৰ answers যিখিনি আছে answersৰ যেটো content আছে যেটো body আছে তাতে bodyত আপোনালোকে এইবিলাক answer বিলাক incorporate কৰিব পাৰিব right inculcate কৰক okay তেতিয়াহে আপোনালোকৰ answers বিলাক বহুত ধুনীয়া হ'ব current affairs related আপোনালোকে যেটালৈকে examples বিলাক দিব in your body in your answer তেতিয়া আপোনালোকে marks বেছি পোৱা chances আছে right so ene বহুত exam লিখিব বহুত GS পেপাৰ লিখিব এটা examples বহুত দিব কিন্তু আপোনালোকে যদি current affairs related exam দিব পাৰে okay যদি example দিব পাৰে তেতিয়া হলে it would be সোনে पे सुहागा right so that is the thing so current affairs বিলাক আপোনালোকে I hope ভালকে চালে PDF তো আপোনালোকৰ পাই যাবগে okay আপোনালোকৰ লগত যদি Google Drive access আছে যদি আপোনালোকৰ লগত যদি Google Drive access তো নাই then you can definitely do one thing then you can আমাৰ যেটো QR আছে okay তাতে আপোনালোকে স্ক্যান কৰক আৰু আপোনালোকে ৰেজিষ্টাৰ কৰক okay so আপোনালোকে ৰেষ্ট আপোনালোকে জানে I suppose okay you can also visit our website okay so website to আপোনালোকে আমাৰ visit কৰিব পাৰে and there also you will get the various number of information relating to various number of initiatives taken by us okay so why আমাৰ কিছুমান initiatives লোৱা হৈছে কেলে আপোনালোকৰ essay and ethics okay সেইবিলাক strong কৰিব লাগে okay so already various number of videos uploaded হৈ গৈছে essay and ethics related okay so আপোনালোকে এইখিনি জায়গা যদি আপোনালোকে weak feel কৰি আছে okay যদি বেছি কনফিডেন্স নাই তেতিয়া হলে please go through those videos and তাৰ PDFs আপোনালোকে ডাউনলোড কৰিব পাৰিব once you register okay so আপোনালোকে এইখিনি কৰক okay so ethics and essay is very important also আপোনালোকক আৰু এটা কথা জনাই দিও that আমাৰ full length test series এটা আহি আছে okay on 17 18 and 19 যদি আপোনালোকে জানে it's very good যদি না জানে আপোনালোকক জনাই দিছেনে 17 18 আৰু 19 of this month itself okay so ji hisabe APSC যেনেকা exam to conduct কৰিছে same okay in the same manner okay আমি exam to আমি conduct কৰিছো but the same days as APSC have said okay conducted and also the time boundaries okay that time frames are also similar okay 9 to 12 and 1:30 to 4:30 okay time was the gap as a gap to similar okay so I hope আপোনালোকে বুজি পাইছে so আপোনালোকে নিজকে টেষ্ট কৰক সেই হিচাপে টেষ্ট কৰক before appearing in the mains exam final exam যেটো আছে তাত appear কৰাৰ আগত similar kind of conditions আপোনালোকে নিজে এবাৰ বহক আৰু exam লিখক okay be honest to yourself আপোনালোকে আমাৰ ইয়াত আহিপলা ইনষ্টিটিউটত আহিপলাও লিখিব পাৰে in offline mode okay or else online mode তো আপোনালোকে দিব পাৰে but I suggest I strongly recommend you guys to please register for it okay and give the exam okay and also go through all the rest of the videos okay so that's it for today thank you people okay keep sharing our videos যদি ভাল পাইছে তেতিয়াহলে লাইক কৰিব okay we are trying our best to give up very good content okay so আপোনালোকে PDFs কিনে ডাউনলোড কৰি লব but for that you will have to register yourself okay so see you on the next video okay thank you so much and yes all the best okay and study smart okay see you